waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. 'Cause this is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. 'Cause this is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Y'all punch that like button on your way in the building. Let your friends and family members know about the channel. All right, this is your post-game reaction. We are about to break that down and so much more. Before we do, we want you to know that this stream is being sponsored by BetUS, all right? BetUS, the official proud sponsor of TD Fans Talk all football season long. All right, get in the game. Take advantage of a 150% sign-up bonus that they are offering right now, ladies and gentlemen, up to $2,000 using code YouTube150. All right, once again, that is YouTube150. Take advantage of that sign-up bonus if you're looking for a sports book. All right, BetUS is the place to be. It's not just a sports book, it's also live casino, live betting, casino, race book, and even BetUS TV with other sports shows that you may like. All right. So make sure you guys check that out. Now, if you're one of those people who like to get your bets for the weekend early, where a lot of their odds are up right now. Okay. As you can see, Dolphins aren't up yet because they just finished their game, but a lot of the odds for this week's games are already up. All right, so go check them out. Get into it right now on BetUS. Make sure that you gamble responsibly. If you can't, there are resources that can help you. Y'all hit that like button on your way in the building. I got some things to say. I got some things to say. So, first of all, I want to get how y'all feel in the chat. Are we about to go on a run? Yes or no in the chat. Are we about to go on a run? Y'all let me know what you think in the chat. Just curious. Y'all thoughts. Yes, no, no. A run as in 2 games. Yes, yes. Oh, these Dolphins. Here's what's tough. So listen to me, y'all. We're gonna beat the Raiders. We are going to beat the Patriots. The Dolphins are going to be 5-6. Then we play Green Bay. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We're going to be 5-6. We're going to be on a 3-game win streak. Okay? We're going to go on the road versus Green Bay on Thanksgiving night. Matter of fact, at this point, I want to look up the forecast. Weather forecast Green Bay. Oh, man, I ain't typing on nothing. Give me a second. I'm typing on the wrong thing. Weather Green Bay. All right. Hell, I mean, right now it's 37 degrees in Green Bay. But let me go to the daily forecast. I want to go to the forecast because and the crazy thing is, yeah, it does matter, people. All right, so 28th. See, this one goes to the 25th, and which is a low of 32. Now I want to go, that's the 10-day. I don't want the 10-day. I want the extended. Y'all give me a second. Y'all give me one moment. It's only going to give me the 2 weeks, y'all. Either way, if it does give us the 2 weeks, the week before, there's rain and snow showers. The weekend before is rain and snow showers. The latest they have is Monday the 25th, 44 degrees and a low of 32. And remember, this is a night game. Let me go monthly. Maybe it'll show me. Actually, I'm just seeing a monthly here. All right, let me click on monthly. Yeah, here we go. November 16. All right, November 20th. Jesus. So on November 28th, they can't forecast the weather. They can forecast the temperature, but not the conditions. They only have the conditions out 2 weeks. And in 3 days, we'll know the conditions, by the way. Like tomorrow, they'll update the conditions for the 26th. So we'll know the conditions in 3 days, what they forecast. But the temperature, as of right now, is a high of 38, and that's during the middle of the day, and a low of 24, which is at night. So right now, that's what the temperature forecast is. Sunsets at 4:16. It's going to be freezing cold. If 38 is the high during the day and 24 is the low at night, that night is just going to get colder and colder as it goes on. During the game, it'll probably be below 32 degrees. Let's just hope that we don't have snow, precipitation, or anything. The week before, a lot of rain and snow. But it doesn't get below 35 until the 21st. But for the rest of the month, the temperature just keeps going down and down and down. And it might even be icy. This is going to be a waning crescent moon, Lord. This is going to be a cold, high altitude game. That's where I get terrified. And if I'm living in reality and not delusion, the Dolphins are highly likely to lose that game. But guess what? The season still isn't over. Bro, it's a wrap. We lose in under 50 degrees. Flicks, man. Flicks don't kill. Flicks gonna say how it is. So, yeah, I'm not going to lie myself. Yeah, that game we may lose, okay? So, now you're 5-7. Then you play the Jets at home. We're going to beat the Jets. So that puts you 6-7. Then you got to go to Houston. And I'm going to tell you now, our season is going to come down to the Houston Texans game. A lot of people are not going to have us beating Houston. I think we could beat Houston unless we see otherwise over the next few weeks. I think we can beat Houston. And I think the Houston game, we get to 7-7. Then we're at home versus 49ers. A lot of people not going to have us beating the 49ers, but you got to win that game because it's the right weather for you. And if you're a real true team for the future, for years to come, you got to win. And that's where you got to go 8-7. That's where you have to go 8-7. And then the other scary game to me. The other scary game is in Cleveland. And when I go to the map in Cleveland, let me look at that date, by the way. Let me make sure here. December 29th. Tough. December 29th in Cleveland. Let me see if this is correct. It's saying it's too far out. We won't know the official weather. But right now, the estimation is a high of 46, low of 33. And this game is at night, 8:20. And it's saying this game, they can't give you a forecast. Wait, this is wrong. I think I'm still in the wrong month. I think I'm still in November. Has to be. Yeah, I was in November. Forgive me. Let's move on to December. All right, December 29th. What is the weather? Oh, dang. It's a high of 37 and a low of 25. And at that time of night is expected to be about 30 degrees at night. So a second game with some rough weather, and we don't know what the weather conditions are going to be, whether it's rain or snow. We don't know. And the temperatures could be even lower. This is just a projection. So that's where I get a little worried for the Dolphins. And then last but not least, the New York Jets. What city is that they play in again? Jersey? They play in Jersey, though, right? But what part of New Jersey? Like what city area is that the Jets are in? Do y'all know the exact area in Jersey? Do y'all have any idea what the exact area in Jersey? East Rutherford? That what it is? All right, let me look that up, see if it comes up. East Rutherford, New Jersey. There it is. All right. All right, let's go to January of 2025. Gosh. Oh, if it'll let us. Yep. January of 2025 on Sunday. This is a to be determined game, but it might be flexed. It doesn't even matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. January 5th, the weather in at the Jet Stadium is going to be a high of 37 and a low of 24. All three games are pretty much identically the same on the temperature map. Now, if we get a daytime game, we could be living in that 36, 37. It's a to be determined game. If the Dolphins are still even in it, they could flex that to a night game. I don't know. It's not likely because us and the Jets aren't going on a run, just us. The Jets are done because we're going to sweep them. So I don't think they're going to flex us to a prime time. Therefore, this will probably be a 1 o'clock, unless they make it Saturday. Unless they make it one of those Saturday games in which the temperature is the exact same. So look for below 40 in that game as well. It'll be 36-37 at 1 o'clock. So we got 3 brutal games like that. 3. Now, where we could benefit with the last game is the Jets dialing it in for the season, not really playing a lot of their starters. 2. But last time we did that, Buffalo did that. They didn't play their starters, and we still lost in the last game of the season. Got blown out, matter of fact. They didn't even play their starters in a cold weather game. Can we all agree our hopes right now is on the draft in 2025? Well, I'm going to be honest, Flicks, man. We just trying to, I think what it is, like, I think we've gotten to a point where we're okay being delusional right now because they didn't trade anybody at the deadline to prepare for the draft. They didn't do any of that. And what they're going to do, all the good players that we really love at the quarterback position, everything going to be gone wherever we pick. That's how I feel about it. They're content. They don't want to get fired. So they're content with this team. So now the only thing you can do is just say, screw the Dolphins, I ain't watching no more, or try to just see a path to the finish line. And it's highly unlikely. But, my bad, man. My computer doing that crazy stuff again, but I think we back. My internet doing that crazy stuff again. Well, hopefully we back now. Hopefully we back. Y'all let me know in the chat if it's back or not. You're good. Okay. Yeah, my internet just went out for some reason. Now it's back on. But I don't know what just happened. So I put it on my phone hotspot. But whatever, man. But yeah, I think right now, Flicks, man, we just trying to, look for some hope, man. What's up, Miss Fins? I think right now we just trying to find a positive out of this season. Find a positive out of this season. For me personally, I just want to get through the next 2 weeks and get to this Green Bay game and see what this team can do, man. Are they going to make a real move, or, are they going to get something done, or are they going to do what they always do late in the season? Because conventional wisdom tells you the Dolphins going to get smoked by Green Bay. They might lose to the Texans, and the Browns might even beat them bad, and they shouldn't. And then you better not let the Jets win. And another thing, you better not let the Patriots come beat you. The Patriots are getting a little bit better. Their defense has been playing better and better. We're just a better team than a lot of these teams. Don't get beat by them. Okay. Yeah, time will tell, man. I'm just kind of over it. And I'm just hoping to get one at a time. 3-6 Dolphins. Who would have ever thought? Have some faith, TD. Isn't that what I'm doing? Isn't that what I'm doing? Having faith? I thought that's exactly what I was doing. Having some faith in my team. I still see why Dolphins like boo-boo. Man. One game at a time. So we just guaranteed another year with this regime. Yeah. I mean, that's the realization. That's the tough part about it. And to be honest, it's the part that I don't like because we sold out on this whole regime and this whole team. TD, do you think someone gets fired this season? Nope. And let me go a step further. Not only does no one get fired, they're gonna roll next season the same way, but they're actually going to get a like $7 million or something like that backup quarterback. See, the Dolphins are gonna live in this delusion that when the season is all said and done, say we miss the playoffs and we win 9 games, they're gonna say, well, if Tua didn't get hurt, we would have made the playoffs. That's going to be their justification. But they've locked in on Tua. See, that's supposed to tell you Tua ain't the guy. He's not reliable. But at the end, they're going to say if he didn't get hurt, we would have made it. So we need to actually invest in a proven backup quarterback, not the backups of the world. We're talking about guys who have won before as backups. They're going to try to go get a Cooper Rush or something like that. Or in the draft, they'll invest in a second or third round quarterback to make everybody feel like they made a significant investment. That's what they're going to do. And it's going to be fool's gold, y'all. It's going to be fool's gold. That's what they're going to do. Now, the one thing that is scary, though, they better hope Tua can survive the rest of this season. They better hope he can survive the rest of this season. But time will tell. Geno Smith will cook in the Dolphins offense. Yeah. But Geno Smith ain't going to be a Dolphin. Geno Smith ain't going to be a Dolphin. Here's the reality. The Miami Dolphins, we wasting time. But we put ourselves in a position where we have to. And maybe, just maybe, something great comes out of this. Maybe this team do figure it out next year. Maybe even this year. I'm still not giving up hope, but maybe we do figure it out at some point and we in the big game. We in the big dance. But nights like tonight, people will look at this game and praise Tua and things like that when at the end of the day, we can't win games with that performance. Not against any good team. We can win games, not against great teams playing like that. No. All we got to do is believe, TD, believe. I get it. I do believe, but I also evaluate. Tua's just not a great quarterback, man. He's good enough not to be good enough. I'm gonna drop the link. Want to hear from some of y'all, get y'all thoughts. Let y'all come in here and chop it up a little bit, man. I just put the link in the chat if you want to come through and talk about the game or just the team in general. Come give your thoughts. Man, Trey Lance or Jordan Travis can win this. Yeah. Yes, keep it clean and be respectful on the panel, y'all. Flicks, man, why you trying to get rid of Tua, man? He the best thing we had since Marino.
Yep, that's what everybody been saying since 2021. And look at what look we have now. Nothing.
Yeah.
Man,
But
TD man.
here's the
Uh,
thing, bro. We can't get Cam or Shadur. We're not gonna lose that amount of games.
Man, no lie, TD. I'm gonna say it. We're losing in every cold game we have right now. We're gonna lose every cold game.
Yeah, but some of these games may not even be close. Like we gonna
I
beat
mean,
up on the Raiders and some of these other teams.
oh no, I'm talking about the cold games, the cold ones.
Oh, I thought you said close. Yeah, them cold games, man.
Because Mike is gonna keep on trying to pass the ball when he should just keep on running it. But no, he's gonna be like a weird coach who passes the ball for no reason.
Mm.
He has never gone in a game where he just runs the ball. Oh my god. We are so done for the next 4 years.
All right, well, we ain't locked in that long. We locked in for 2 more.
2 more?
Yeah, we can get out. We can get out of everybody after that.
Unless we just keep him. If we don't, well, if we keep him, man,
You
that sucks.
can't.
But you
You
can't.
can't. Like, well, Tua, you got a decision to make, but
Yeah,
all these bad contracts that we put locked into, we get out of within the next 2 years.
man. Trey Lance would probably be so good with this team.
We don't know that though. Trey Lance ain't even. We got to see him in some real NFL action. Like, I mean, he played a little bit this week, but he's just he can escape stuff, but he still got to be a better quarterback than what he is.
You saw what Tua said in his press conference.
What's that?
I guess he said to when he got picked off, he told the defender, "Well, why'd you like hit me?" I'm like, bro, what? Like he literally said that during the press conference. He's like, I told him like, why'd he hit me? I'm like, bro.
Yeah, and I go check it out after tonight. I
Like
didn't know.
I think it was just like a joke, I'm pretty sure, but like, bro, you have to expect that.
Yeah, for sure, man. But yeah, man, I'm finna let somebody else in.
Uh,
But appreciate you coming through, homie.
expect some clips though for Wednesday.
Yeah, I know. Hey, at least they should be good. Make the bad ones for them. All
Yep,
right,
yep,
bro.
yep, yep.
Thanks so much.
Bro.
All right, what up, David? What's going on, man? You're muted.
What up, man?
What's going on, brother?
What's good, man? I was asking if someone gets fired, but look, I think Stephen Ross will step in and say, Mike, you gotta go. Or, because I don't think Chris will get fired because it all goes back to Brian Flores. That lawsuit, I really do believe that something might have, unless they settled it. If that's the case, I think Chris Greer's fired.
I mean, I don't know if that decision's been made yet.
Yeah, exactly. So and there's some good head coaches out there that I like. Ben Johnson from the Lions. I like him.
Yeah, but those are coaches, right?
hmm
I thought you were trying to fire Chris Greer.
I
Wouldn't he
want
be
both of
the?
them. Realistically, I want both of them gone. I want a new regime. I want both gone. But I do believe Mike will be gone before Chris Greer. And
I don't
something's
like
going to
that
happen
though.
this season.
I don't
Something
like that
has to
though.
change.
Like if Mike McDaniel becomes a scapegoat and Chris Greer keeps his job, I
Exactly.
lose it. That's not right.
I
I
agree.
think Mike McDaniel should have an opportunity to have his own pick
Yeah,
of the quarterback position and stuff.
I
So
agree. Look, I think something's going to change. If you make the playoffs, you lose in the first round. If you don't make the playoffs, and something needs to change this season. Someone needs to get fired for this record.
yeah.
And I think it's gonna be Mike, 110%. And there's some good coaches out there that I like. Ben Johnson, to keep a name out. And what's the defensive coordinator for the KC? Oh man, I forgot his name.
I know you're talking about
Him.
hey, what is his name? I keep
I always forget it. But him, I like him.
because
He's more
keeps getting overlooked for coaching jobs.
yes. He's more experienced. He's been around the block. With Ben
Yeah,
Johnson,
Spags. Yeah, Spags.
I like him.
Spagnuolo.
There's some good head coaches that are out there, and I really like Ben Johnson as a head coach.
Yeah,
Man, I'm telling you,
I like Spags. I take
I like
Spags.
Spags too. I like both of them. But there's some candidates out there. But realistically, I would want both of them gone to get a new regime.
Yeah.
Let's restart this. Tua, you got an opportunity. But I'm bringing someone in, like a Cam Ward, like a Shador. And if I bring them in, I need to bring the offensive line help.
Yeah, I'm gonna
With
be
both of
honest.
them.
I don't want to get rid of McDaniel this year.
It's wishy-washy with him. It's the
Yeah,
same
I
thing with
think
him.
it's all Chris Greer.
And with Mike, it's there's no discipline. There's no discipline at all. With Brian Flores, we had discipline.
I
We've
get
seen it
that.
over and over.
Well, let's
There's
see how the
no
rest of the season play out because they were disciplined tonight.
they were,
Let's see if the whole outlook of the team
but
has changed.
you're playing the Raiders and Patriots. I said we lose to the Packers, we lose to Houston, we lose to the 49ers, we lose against the Browns. We go 1-1 with the Jets. Like you're gonna rock in a hard place. You can't go anywhere. Let's just restart this. What I've been saying for a while.
Man, that's tough. Well, time will
Yeah, it's
tell.
tough.
Time will tell, bro.
Time always tells.
Yes, sir.
And hopefully Tua's gone by next year.
He ain't gonna be.
Huh?
He's not gonna be. They're gonna use the injury excuse.
God.
You can't you can't get out of that contract unless you're gonna rebuild
Cut
again.
him.
They're not gonna
Cut
do
him.
it.
Cut him. We're
They're
gonna suck
not.
anyway.
That's
We're
too
gonna
much of
suck
a hard
anyway.
cap hit.
I know, but spread it out. Spread out the dead cap for the next 5 years or whatever.
Nah, well, they can't. They're not gonna do it, bro. I wish, but it's just not the reality, man.
It'll be a Christmas miracle for me. It'll be a Christmas miracle.
It ain't coming, bro.
All right, man.
All
Have a good night,
right, man. Appreciate you.
All right. Peace out.
All right. How many more years do we think Armstead has? I don't know. This year, next year, maybe, and that's about it. But so you got to keep an eye on Armstead. How many more games he got in him this season? TD looking like we lost. Nah, I'm just chilling, bro. I'm kick back, relax. I'm not looking like we lost. I'm just chilling. What up, Greg?
Yo, what's up, TD?
Another day, man. Well, talk to me.
I'm feeling you can see by my picture there I wanted Shador, but after tonight It looks like it's playoffs or bust with the Miami Dolphins. I have to get off the tank train, TD. It's playoffs or bust time. We're in the mix here. We just got to get that 7th seed, and anything can happen. We're in the dance. I mean, at this rate, I'm just looking for a playoff win at this rate. I'm not. That's all I'm expecting with this team. I'm not going to get my hopes high right now. I'm not going to say we're going to win the Super Bowl, but this was a hard fought win. The defense was playing good. The offense still, it still has its kinks. It's still got to get some stuff moving there. But I think right now we're still in the mix here, and as Dolphin fans, we should be expecting a playoff win or nothing this year.
Man, Greg, what's your ending prediction record now, man?
Well, I think we can win the next 2 games, so we'll be 5-6. I mean, Jets are. I mean, the Jets could be either way. The Texans. I mean, we could be looking at maybe 10-7, but on the worst, maybe 8-9 or 9-8. That's the worst right now.
Yeah, them Jets games important. We got to sweep them.
Yeah, we got to sweep
just to even start to have a chance.
See, the thing I don't want to have happen is if we make the playoffs and then we lose like in an embarrassing fashion. We only put up 7 points like last year, and then we run it back next year. That's the worst case scenario right now. But I'm here for the playoffs. Let's go. It's time to shine, baby.
Well, time will tell, man. I know this much. They better go on this run and do something successful. At least give us a playoff berth.
Yeah. I mean, that's I'm not expecting much, but that's what we can expect. Hopefully.
Yeah. Oh man, I appreciate you, Greg.
You got it. Have a good night.
You too, brother.
Thank you.
Oh man. Okay, there it is. All right. Listen, man. Appreciate you, El Beludo, if I got that right. Why do they always do this to me? They always suck us in, man. I want to believe so heavy right now because I know what the next 2 weeks are going to be, and we're going to ride a high. Why they always do this to me? Miss Fins, what's up, sis?
What's up, TD? Fins Louise. We're going to the Super Bowl.
We going to the Super Bowl. Oh man.
I couldn't help myself, dude. Like, it's like any little hope. We're so thirsty for a win, that oh my god, any good thing just brings you right back into it. It just makes you so frustrated because you don't want to love this team, but you love this team so much.
Yeah. It's like,
man, I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
This defense was great. This defense was exactly what I wanted to see tonight because this is a mid team. We didn't beat a top tier team, but it's still a playoff inbound team.
Yeah.
And I like the way that we came out. One major thing I think that I loved the most about it is it was the coming out party for Chop Robinson. Chop finally showed. I think so. He finally showed me. He showed me better play than I've seen before. So, I mean, I'm happy with it, but it's not enough. It's a good start, in my opinion.
Yeah, I always get. I'm always very careful with that stuff. Like a guy gets a sack, and we're like, "Oh, he's arrived." I'm gonna be honest with you. Chop been absolute garbage this year.
Oh, 100%.
And it's always moments like this. A guy gets a sack and 2 pressures in a game, and it's like he's arrived. We'll see. He
had a good game, though. He still had a
yeah. This was one of his best games. But we'll see. I mean, he ain't doing what Jared Verse and all them other guys out here doing that was picked out in the first round. So
yeah.
I don't know. See, it's kind of how I feel about Jalen Phillips. Good talent, But has he actually like balled out yet? Like, you know what I mean? We just get overexcited about every time he does something good and let that hold out for greatness, you know? So I don't know.
Yeah, but at least I got to hear his name. That's the thing. I got to hear his name. Like
Yeah,
in other games, I'm like, is he even playing?
We heard Emmanuel Ogbah's name in week 1 and week 2 and ain't heard it since. So everybody get their name called on occasions. I'm looking for a guy I can hear their name called in 10 games a season. You know,
right.
remember at the beginning of the season, Ogbah, is this a resurgence? I ain't heard Ogbah's name since. I'm serious. I ain't heard Ogbah's name since week 2. So
I mean, I can't even lie. Yeah.
So that's why, man, listen, it's in this league, it's about consistency, stringing them together to become a household name. Not just a random Monday Night Football, you had a solid game, and then 3 weeks from now, we ain't heard your name, and then all of a sudden you have a solid game. So Chop got a lot of catching up to do.
He does. I'm still upset that we got him in the first, if I'm gonna be honest. And I'm gonna stand by that. But at least I saw a lot more than what I hadn't seen before. So I'm at least happy.
That's a positive.
I give him that. But more than anything else, the defense balled out. My God. To allow Matthew Stafford to get 0 touchdowns in his game. Whew, that was good. But again, it was a mid-team.
Exactly.
It wasn't a top-tier team.
They were blowing a lot of opportunities for themselves, you know?
I agree. But I thought it was a good showing from the defense, and finally the offense played semi-complimentary. I know everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, see, you saw this offense." I'm like, yeah, I did see it. This offense barely did their job. I mean, I don't know how many times the defense gave them so many opportunities, and then they just give it right back. So this to me was still a defensive win, in my opinion. But thankfully, the offense actually put up some points, which honestly, they really haven't put up points consistently all year. So,
did the offense put up points?
Yeah. What was the score? 27, 23.
23?
They put up point.
23?
Yeah, put up some point.
9 points field goals? Just curious. That's all. Just curious.
Okay. TD. If we're gonna get that granular, dude.
No, I say
I'm right
that.
there with you.
I say that because this offense trash. Let's call it what it is. This offense is trash. This offense been trash. I mean, at the end of the day, we're scrapping right now. We're literally scrapping right now. This offense, like, remember when we used to put up 40s, 50s, and even 70? Like, this offense don't even look close to that version. It don't even look close to it. No semblance or nothing.
You would have thought this was still his first year.
Yeah, ease of going down the field and everything, it ain't even close. So, yeah, we got 2 touchdowns today. But it ain't this is not the offense we had grown accustomed to. Matter of fact, we hadn't seen that offense in over a year now. No, a year.
Oh, I said it.
The
last time we saw it.
It was like close to Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, it was the Jets game, I think was the last game that this offense actually was looking and that's the Thanksgiving game, the Black Friday game. Yeah. I think that's the last game that I can think of. I can't think of any other game in which this offense has been productive. I mean, if you take a look, if we're gonna be if you're gonna make me come out of here and be super honest here, I was trying to, lift people up, but now you're bringing it out. Listen, this team is averaging 14 points. This offense is averaging 14 points, going all the way back to the last 5 games of the last season. 7 points. The offense. I'm not talking about special teams, no field goals, no defensive points. I'm talking just straight offense. They've been averaging 14 points or less since the last 5 games of last season, including the playoffs. plus the beginning of this entire game. And I don't want to hear that, well, Tua was injured. That's a problem because that means he's not available. And we don't need a part-time franchise quarterback. We need a full-time making plays and putting the team on his back quarterback. That's a franchise quarterback.
Listen, stop. You ain't getting that.
Oh, not from him, but I'm just saying that's what we need. We're not getting it from him.
Yeah, we're not getting that.
But that's what they think they're gonna get. And unfortunately, I think that this team is on paper, we're a top three roster, but in reality, you're as good as you're as good at. And we're right now in the bottom quarter of the league right now. We're one game away from the 7th seed. I get it. I'm super hyped. I can't wait to talk about it tomorrow morning. But realistically speaking, we're not even underperforming because I know a lot of people want to say we're underperforming. We're actually performing exactly where we truly are, which is at the bottom of the league, period. Because this hasn't been good since last year. So
well, I'm excited about getting to this back end after these 2 weeks. Because again, our quarterback will be given an opportunity to save his team. And what level of play will he show us during that moment? I think he'll be given an opportunity to save his team. And we'll be right there. Literally our record 5-6, maybe. And who are you? Are you going to show up and play your best football and help this team lead to some victories? Because the one thing I tell you, when Tua play lights out, we can't lose. But does he play lights out on a consistent basis? That's what it's going to come down to.
I got one question for you, though. What would be the ideal game Tua needs to have in the next 3 weeks? Because I want to include the away game with the Packers. Easy. What's the ideal game?
Go into Green Bay and lead that offense to a 30-point game and get the win. Lead that offense over 30 points and get the win. Y'all go up and down that field and don't be stopped. Because Green Bay, they're going to go out there and perform. They're not going to look to be stopped either. Unless you got some kind of crazy injury over the next 2 weeks in Green Bay, they're going to run the rock and they're going to throw the rock. They're going to have good balance and they're going to test us. This ain't no Rams. Green Bay is a way better team. Mm-hmm. And on top of that, their record shows you, it proves it, and they play good sound football, but you can score against them. You can score against them, but are you going to? That's what it's going to come down to.
At the end of the day, it still comes down to the offense. And what frustrates me the most, that people don't get why maybe we're a little bit harsher on the offense. This is year 4 with the same coach, quarterback, and offensive scheme, ladies and gentlemen. So you could be mad. 3 years? No, this is the 4th year.
It's the 3rd year.
It's the 3rd year?
Yeah.
Or am I adding an extra year to my Daniel?
It's all right. It's year 3, though.
Okay, year 3 then, my bad. Year 3. Even then, year 3. It's 3 years of the same offense. You have time to build the chemistry, know the playbook, all 732 plays and whatever. You know what I mean? But then, we don't put that much emphasis on the defense because, yet again, somebody who can't keep a defensive coordinator, we have a new one this year. And usually I give them 6 to 8 weeks for them to gel it out. We're, week 9 now, week 10? It's right about now. Well, you see the defense to get, in my opinion, should be getting better, minus the injuries, but every team goes through that. The problem is this offense should be outperforming this defense, and it's not even close. It's night and day. The defense is way better still, in my opinion, than the offense, and it shouldn't be with the weapons we have in this offense. Period. Yeah. We don't got 30 million, players in the defense. We don't.
But hey, I'll say this. We won with the defense. The defense needs to lead the way. Because I know what's about to happen. I'm not worried about these next 2 weeks, okay? But I know what's about to happen. The defense gonna have to get better if we're gonna win against some of the better teams. The defense got to be better. I cannot ask my offense to beat anybody. Anybody with the substance. I cannot ask my offense to beat the Texans, the Green Bay Packers, the Jets on the road,
49ers
the
at home.
49ers. I can't ask my offense to beat them. The defense got to show up. They have to. They just have to. It's that simple, man.
Yeah, but the money was put on the offense, not the defense.
Yeah,
that's the part that gets like, come on, man.
But we got to realize our realities. So I can't rely on the offense to win any game against a good team. When have they?
I don't know. I can't think of a game. When
have we beat a good team? When have we beat a team above 500? Anybody? Do we recall?
3-4 years ago, maybe.
3 years ago, maybe. And probably not even that, but I'm guessing because we beat the Bills once.
That exactly. That Bills game is the last time we beat a but then that was what, week 2 anyway. So
yeah,
like what, they were 1-0. Like realistically speaking, that's the last good game we've had in a good team. Every other team we've beat has been mid or less. So
somebody said Cowboys.
That's the only problem with
no. Cowboys were as bad as us, middle of the road team. But we learned that the hard way.
Sanders won that game. That was a special teams win.
5 field goals.
5 field goals.
Yeah, which is true. But anyway, man, I'm about to get up out of here though. Any last words you got?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I gotta get my mod back because I heard you earlier say how you deleted everybody.
My mistake. Yeah, you got to put a chat in the comment section real quick though.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. But yeah, no, I mean, thank you for having me tonight. It's great. I do gotta shoot you a text message because I gotta need an idea that I want to run by you. But no, ladies and gentlemen, we got the win. Fins for the win. I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. on my show, the Miss Fins Show. But I appreciate you, TD, for having me. And Fins up. Let's go, Dolphins.
Thanks for coming through. Love you, sis. I'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
All right, man. I'm about to get up out of here soon. T-Rich said I want my mod back always, bro. Always. You know, the resident to and near can get it. We'll get that mod always. T-Rich in the house. Oh, man. T-Rich, man. Tua look like an MVP tonight, baby. Woo! Oh, my gosh, man. We about to repeat the Tannehill era all over again. All over again, man. Why? Why put me through this? Oh, my gosh. Oh, will Tyreek be out with an injury? No, he just going to keep not practicing being a game time decision. T-Rich said, I don't got hot this week. Lord, maybe you should. I mean, this wasn't no good either. I mean, you shouldn't have hit last week. At least you had a little something to stand on. This week, hey, he was better last week than this week. Talk about you ain't got to hide. 7-year plan. Here we go. Exactly, man. Exactly. Anyway, man, I'm about to get up out of here. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Fans up no matter what. Again, don't forget this stream is powered by BetUS. Take advantage of that 150% sign-up bonus up to $2,000 using code YouTube150, all right? Supporting and sponsors, always supporting the channel. Shout out to BetUS providing us the odds and being a great sports book, all right, for those who enjoy it. Love y'all. Tomorrow, Victory Monday. Let's enjoy it in one day at a time. All right. I'll see y'all soon. Peace. I am out. Fins up no matter what. Let's do it.